10 amazing facts from around the world. Number 1. The Sahara Desert is known for being the world's hottest desert. However, just 6,000 years ago, this dry land was a lush rainforest with thick vegetation and high rainfall. Although we didn't witness the Sahara in full bloom, future generations might. If the world survives the next 10,000 years, the same constant change in weather patterns could leave the Sahara looking a whole lot different than what we are currently used to. Number 2. Normally you'd find rainbows in the sky, but the Kano crystals, also known as the river of 5 colors, beams brighter than any rainbow in the sky. Located in Colombia's Serranía de la Macarena National Natural Park, this stunning river owes its multicolored beauty to the Macarenia clavigera, a plant that lives in the riverbed. It's best to visit between May to November when the river weeds blossom in yellow, blue, green and red. They get brighter hues during this time as the waters are shallower, allowing more sunlight to reach the plants. Number 3. There are only 2 countries in the world where Coca-Cola does not exist. You might think Coca-Cola is something you can find anywhere in the world, but these 2 countries have been in long-term U.S. trade embargoes, North Korea since 1950 and Cuba since 1962. However, North Korea has made its own dark-colored soda. They call it Ryongjan Cola or Cocoa Sparkling. It has the similar red packaging and cursive font, but that's about it. Number 4. It snows in the Sahara Desert. Deserts are known to have very low precipitation. And if rainfall is rare, wouldn't snowfall be even rarer? Well, the impossible happened in 2018 and the Sahara Desert was covered in a blanket of white snow. However, the snow only lasted for a day before melting under the hot sun. The first recorded snowfall was in 1979, a snowstorm that lasted half an hour. Although temperatures dropped to freezing during the night, the lack of moisture makes it almost impossible to produce any snow. But now and then this phenomena occurs and put people in awe. Number 5. Sudan has the most pyramids in the world, not Egypt. Egypt and pyramids are almost synonymous, but did you know there are pyramids in Sudan too? Nubia, a region in Sudan, has 255 pyramids, twice the number in Egypt. After ruling Egypt's 25th dynasty, the Nubian pharaohs fled to Sudan and formed the Kushite kingdom, incorporating the Egyptian culture in their new city. The Nubian pyramids aren't as widely visited as those in Egypt. So chances are you'll have the pyramids all to yourself. Jebel Barkal is the most rewarding out of the 4 main sites. The pyramids there are well preserved and stand beside a small mountain. Climb up the mountain just before sunset to catch stunning views of the Nile. Number 6. In Hawaii, you can experience sunny beaches and snowy mountains on the same island. This is one of the more fascinating facts about the world. Hawaii only has 2 seasons, summer and winter, but it actually has 8 of the world's 13 climates. At sea level, the temperature rarely rises above 32 degrees Celsius or drops below 16 degrees Celsius, but in the mountains of Mauna Kea, Mauna Loa and Haleakala, it snows pretty often. Only in Hawaii can you tan at the beach in the morning and make a snowball in the afternoon atop Mauna Kea volcano on Hawaii Island. Number 7. New Zealand has the steepest residential area in the world. San Francisco is known as a city of slopes, with its steepest street angling up at 27 degrees. If you think that's steep, try living on Baldwin Street in New Zealand. The residential street in Dunedin won the Guinness World Record with its 38 degrees slope. The sharp incline makes all the houses look like they're sunken into the ground. Don't take my word for it, but we're sure the residents have superhuman legs not of this world. Number 8. You can walk from Russia to Alaska, on ice. Between Russia and Alaska lies the Bering Strait. When it freezes up in the winter, you can journey across, with 3.8 kilometers being the shortest end. However, just because it's possible, doesn't mean it's legal or safe, as the ocean winds are extremely cold and the ice below may shift. The Bering Strait has been the subject of the scientific theory that humans migrated from Asia to North America across a land bridge known as Beringia, at a time when ocean levels were lower, perhaps a result of glaciers locking up vast amounts of water, exposed a wide stretch of the sea floor, both at the present strait and in the shallow sea north and south of it. In 2006, 2 adventurers set out from Alaska to cross the frozen path on foot. They crossed 90 kilometers in 15 days before they were detained in Russia for violating immigration laws. Number 9. Ethiopia is always 7 years behind in time. Here's one of the most mind-boggling facts about the world. When we welcomed 2022, Ethiopia was only 4 months into 2014. Just like the Gregorian calendar, the one most of us are on, the Ethiopian calendar marks Christ's birth as the starting point. However, following alternate calculations of the Annunciation of Christ, the Ethiopian calendar is 7 to 8 years behind. Fortunately, travelers aren't affected by the difference while they're there. Modern-day Ethiopia understands the Gregorian calendar and uses both calendars interchangeably. But if you're keeping receipts for reimbursements, the date printed might make it seem like your trip was several years ago. Number 10. In Sweden, you can order from McDonald's on skis. You don't need a car to order from the drive-thru. Instead, you'll need a pair of skis. At McSki, located in the popular Swedish ski resort of Lindvallen, about 450 kilometers northwest of Stockholm, skiers can order hamburgers and French fries through a special window and ski off, munching as they go. Everyone gets the Macadee munchies, especially in negative degrees with boards on your feet. That's why Sweden has blessed skiers with McSki since 1996, the only ski-through McDonald's in the world. Nothing warms you up more than a box of fries and a hot coffee after a tough day on the slopes.